And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. And along with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, this is Kevin Harlan. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
To be the best, you gotta beat the best, you always say. Tonight you're playing one of the league's best in their own backyard. What's it gonna take to come away with the win?
Jennifer, it's all about communication. If we're talking on defense and paying attention to each other's body language on offense, we're working together as a unit. In a hostile environment, you either win as one or they pick you apart.
Well, good luck tonight, MP.
Hey, enjoy the game.
Will do, thank you. Kevin, over to you.
Hey, thanks, Jennifer. And do you figure, Tim, we're at that point in the season now where we can really evaluate who the top teams are?
Well, Kevin, I don't think there's any question about it. There are a handful of teams we knew coming into the season would be at the top. But now, as you look, there are additional teams starting to open our eyes, and we're going to have to wait and see what happens with the trade deadline to see who can make a move to close that gap at the top.
And one of the beauties of an 82-game schedule, right? You have a long time to prove yourself.
No doubt about it. There are phases to an NBA season. We're about to enter the most important one.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Tyrese Halliburton. Siakam is out there with MP. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Barlow in at the shooting guard. And for Dallas, Podziemski out there with Kyrie Irving. And there's Davis. Then it's Flagg. And it's Walsh in at the 4. And when it comes to MP, he has an objective to motivate his teammates. That's why he made winning on the road a rallying cry.
Well, their success in their road quest just speaks to the power of MP. When he talks, his teammates listen. In fact, everyone listens because they're getting results. That's what matters in this league. They've been unreal on the road.
MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Now, here's MP. He had a career game last time out, bucket after bucket.
Talk about a fast start, 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
Here's Irving. On the wing, Davis lets the 3 fly. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Davis has got 7. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. For Indiana, they've gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. MP, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Now Irving, he had 15 points last outing. Down low, and the rejection by MP. That one good for 2. He's got 9.
And Davis shoots a high percentage because he's so adept at playing to his strength.
And what you love about Cooper Flagg, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would watch the 86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
And the Mavericks with possession here, following the 3-pointer by MP. Halliburton in the corner. MP outside. Indiana moving it around. There's the 3. Podziemski grabs the board. Mavericks trail by 5. Here's Davis. Here he goes.
Yeah, MP will get up in your face defensively as well.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Podziemski. Drops in the tray.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's MP. 9 points in the game so far. Screen by Siakam. A 3-pointer is right on target. MP's got 12.
and they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Siakam finds MP. Halliburton for 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 3rd assist on the night. Davis with a screen on Halliburton to the middle, and it's slammed in by Davis.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
Pacers leading by 6. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. I asked him what his strategy was for slowing down Tyrese Halliburton, and he said to guard him tightly. Even when he's dribbling the ball up the floor, I want us to be aggressive. I don't want him to have any breathing room. Let's see how much pressure they bring tonight against him. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Now, flag following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Pass to Barlow. Siakam, right side. Good on the three-point shot.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Mavericks trail by 12. Now here is Davis, covered by MP. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And also a big factor has been their rim protection. They've been very active, rotating to the basketball quickly. Just great effort so far on that end.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Loads it up for Davis. And stolen by MP. Halliburton for 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
3 points.
MP's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Flag. And here is Irving. Fires the 3. Eason grabs the board. MP with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Now, here is Irving. Hasn't made one yet. Outside for Davis. Gallus again missing. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And this team is in the middle of an astonishing 28-game winning streak. Yep, 28. No matter when it finally ends, this will have been a historic run for them.
Yeah, look, I've been on some teams that had some great runs. It is so hard because you have to be talented. You've got to be 100% bought in, but then you also need some luck. 50-50 balls bouncing your way. They're getting all of that and then some.
Bring up the 2K leaderboard. Show you the teams that have shot the lights out during the last month. Number 1, the Pacers.
And over the last month, they've been incredibly efficient from the field. That means they're getting guys shots in their sweet spots.
And when Davis gets going, you are in trouble because he will just power through you to get to his spots.
Mavericks trail by 18. To the paint. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. And it just seems like the Pacers have really shaken up the league, Greg, with their fast-paced, aggressive style.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, 2 star players who thrive in this up-tempo style. And if you look at the roster around them, the pieces fit.
Dallas shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Inside, here's Davis, and the rejection by MP. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Dallas making a switch here. Bronny's checked in. On defense, Indiana. It's an 18-point game. And that one's good. Flag.
A dependable distributor. Irving is adept at seeing the floor and making the pass.
Indiana moving it around. Pass to MP. Here's the three. Drills it from outside. MP's got 23 points.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here is Irving. He has yet to score. Here is Carney. 5 on the clock. Off target from outside. Indiana leading by 18. Pass to Blunt. Out left to the wing. And here's MP for 3. And the Pacers another 3.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Carney the pass to Hachimura. Here is Carney. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Here's Blunt. The 3 from MP. Doesn't go for him.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Davis. Makes it off the glass. He's got 20.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here is Carney. Hachimura kicks to Irving. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, great effort on the boards. AD playing hard.
One passes to MP. In the corner, it's Bridges. Pass to MP. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis, continuing to prove how dominant he is.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Kisper comes in for flag. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Kyrie Irving. Halliburton's checked in for Indiana.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Mavericks trail by 21. Pass to Pajemski. And it's Kispert in the corner. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Buries it from three-point range.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
To the inside. Here's Davis. And finished off by Anthony Davis.
Oh, my goodness. AD wanted them to feel that one. Davis boosts his whole team with that explosiveness.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And Blunt gets it to go.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
On the wing, MP. From deep. And Indiana, another 3.
having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Kispert. Here is Carney. Back to Kispert. This one for 3. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this. For Dallas, Walsh is checked in. And Flag subbed in for Kispert. Indiana also making some changes. MP comes in for Jared Allen. And Anthony subbed in for Miles Bridges. They've got Flag. Pajemski out there with Irving. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Walsh in the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Portland was tremendous. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. MP's got 44. Pass to Flag. Wide open look. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Hachimura's got his second bucket of the night.
And his coaches and teammates love that. They want Hachimura getting after it more on that offensive glass.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Out to the right wing. Pajemski, the bounce pass. No coverage that time. Flag's got 6.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
And we see Brandon Pajemski. He's been a valuable player, Tim, since his first day in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he's just the type of guy every team could use. He's a winner, high IQ, a hustle player who connects the game, and he can hit shots from deep.
Halliburton on the wing. He's covered by Irving. Anthony dishes to MP. Halliburton for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Irving attacking. Pass to Flag. Now here is Hachimura. Shot clock at 6. Now Flag. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Mathurin for 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. That's now 8 points here for Benedict Mathurin. And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. Pass to Hachimura. To end the run, it's in. It's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And the confidence Hachimura has in himself, knows he can score from this area when given the chance.
Anthony no one around. And the Pacers another 3.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
The Mavs shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. Here's Irving, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson.
As dynamic with the ball as anyone in the league. Kyrie there earning a trip to the line.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Anthony Davis is checked in for Dallas. Tim, you know, you've played it for so long. The intensity of competition can lead to some heated communication, even between those on the same team.
Oh, Kevin, believe me, in the 10 years I played in the league, you often see that between teammates because you have highly competitive individuals who aren't always going to see eye to eye.
But don't you think that's good, though, that competitive tension that may exist within a team?
It creates an edge, Kevin, that you need to win in this league.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
He powers through size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
Eason passes to Mathurin. A 3 from MP. Good, another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Over in the corner, Mathurin. A 3 from MP. Good, that's another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Pass to Pajemski. Back to Irving from downtown. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
The Mavericks shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And here's MP for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Davis setting the pick for Flag. Outside Irving. All sorts of time. MP grabs the miss. Irving's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. To the middle, trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Count that one. 32. Points for Davis.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Walsh. Irving up top. 5 points in the game. Now Flag offline with his 3.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Inside. It's stolen. Shoots the 3. The shot will not fall. MP has been leading the charge for Indiana. An historic feat during the quarter, launching and making a phenomenal number of three-pointers like never seen before. Only in the NBA. We come back right after this.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Dallas Mavericks.
Big reason they're getting washed out, it's been raining threes.
But they didn't know this was coming? They didn't watch the film? Read the scout report? Come on, man.
All right, fellas, time to acknowledge the players of the week. Looking at the East, MP.
Not shocking to see him take home the prize. His determination on the floor, it's been second to none, Shaq.
Yeah, and the effect he has on the team makes everyone around him better. You love to see it. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
On the court for Indiana, they've got MP. Tari Eason is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Barlow in at the 2 spot.
And Halliburton not afraid to work for it on offense, taking the contact and still getting the finish.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Davis over MP, and they get it back. Just 5 to shoot. Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. MP's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And here's Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass the flag. Davis with a screen on Eason. To the paint. And the rejection by MP.
At this point, they might need to try something different. Ofer to start the half.
Here's Barlow. He's defended by Pajemski. The 3 from MP. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Pass the flag. Back to Irving. Davis in the corner. No good, unable to end this run.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, "I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality." Guys, back over to you.
He sets the tone. Okay, Allie, thanks. And another one.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Irving against Halliburton. Nice move. Connects. The jumper drops. Irving's got 7 points.
And you must be up on Kyrie at all times, or this is what he'll do to you.
And here's MP for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Outside, Davis. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
Tenacious defense from MP right there. He really worked to get his hands on that.
Fires from deep. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Now, here is Irving. He's got 7. Jacks up a 3. Again, Irving missing.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
Pass to Davis. There's another block, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Irving. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. 6 on the shot clock.
And since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Pass to Davis. Looking to end the run. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Eason's got his 5th rebound in this one. The 3 from MP. And it's Flag with the rebound. Dallas has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's Walsh. On the wing, Irving. Covered by Siakam. Looking to get back on track here. Irving misses.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
To the right side. Down low. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Flag. Davis has got 34.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
It's stolen by Davis. Pass to Walsh. Hits it from 3-point range. Walsh has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
A nice shot by MP.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
Here's Flag. Bajemski, the bounce pass. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Outside for Davis. That 3 off the mark.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
And the dunk by MP.
Just an incredible night for MP. They have thrown multiple defenses at him, but he just keeps finding ways to score.
Inside, here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity, and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Halliburton finds Siakam. The 3 from MP. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Flag. Back to Irving. It's up a 3. Can't hit that one. Excellent defense there from Halliburton.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Sinks the 3-pointer.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Here's Barlow. And again, it's Indiana. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Indiana.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, you can also throw in what a great job they've done defensively, blocking and altering shots and just playing with a committed effort defensively.
And here's MP for 3.
And his performance today, guys, is really a thing of beauty. A triple-double for him today.
The 3. sinks the triple.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Stretching out the floor so big in this league. MP right there, providing some spacing.
Pass to Davis. Now, here is Irving. Now, Pajemski. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. The drive by Siakam. And the dunk by Eason.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Here's Davis. It's hauled in by MP.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
No good on the triple. Maverick shooting in this game, 45%. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Halliburton on the wing. Launches a three.
And that's some crafty defense from Irving, managing to see that shot coming.
Pass to Pajemski. Davis gets a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. MP inside. Covered by Irving. And there's the bucket from MP.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Here's Irving. He can't get that one to fall. Good defense by MP.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Good on the triple.
MP shooting with rhythm. This is why defenders have to be in his airspace.
The Mavericks shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Irving against Halliburton.
Stay on him.
They need this. Davis. No dice on the putback jam. And so it's the Indiana Pacers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. We'll return shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Anthony Davis is out there with Hachimura. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Walsh in at the three, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. High post, Davis. Lock at 6. Pass to Carney for 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now Bridges. He's covered by Hachimura. Bridges against Hachimura. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Tim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played, every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure. That one is off. So when you look at different approaches to player recovery, from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in there, where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injuries.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Given his shooting ability, Irving presents a ton of problems.
Checked in for Davis. And Indiana with a change here, too. MP's checked in for Jared Allen. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. They set the pick. Here's Irving. The Pacers pull it in.
Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled and really probably why they're trailing.
And here's MP for 3. Rebound by Kispert. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Here's Carney, and the 3 ball is good.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the 3. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
The 3 from MP. Rebounded by Carney.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Tim, as we look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive. Guys come back sooner and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing. Kispert kicks to Hachimura. Pass to Walsh. From outside, off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
MP outside. From outside the arc, hits the three-point bomb.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Irving attacking, and it's Kispert in the corner. The three-pointer, no good. And so, MP will bring it up for Indiana. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Dallas has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Kispert setting the pick for Irving.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
And Mathurin's vertical is remarkable. I love how he goes after it on those plays.
Dallas shooting about 42% so far. On the wing, Irving. Pass to Walsh. A three-pointer off the mark. The Pacers are gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. MP, that's for 2. Rebounded by Carney.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And here's MP, and again for 3.
And all season long, he's been nothing but money from beyond the arc.
You're right. He's been nothing short of amazing for him as he edges closer to third most three-pointers in a single season. Pass to Carney. Hachimura with a screen on Mathurin. Kispert, no good.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Big dog. Irving with the steal. Here's Walsh, covered by MP. Here is Carney, trying to get something going. Walsh can't get it to go.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
A 3 from MP. Rebounded by Carney. And the Mavericks with possession here. Kispert on the wing. To the middle. And Irving gets it to go on the assist from Kispert. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let Irving get that kind of position inside.
And it goes down 2 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Right side, Irving. 6 to shoot. Bridges with the board. For Indiana, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. One passes to Jackson. And good! There's another.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. To the inside. Here's Walsh. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
The Pacers have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. And here's MP for 3. It's good from long range.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
For the 3. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Here is Carney. To the paint. Nice shot by Walsh. Walsh has got 4 points this quarter. Here's Indiana now. They're on an 18-6 run. And here's MP for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Pass to Irving. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
And so MP will bring it up for Indiana. Takes a 3. And another one falls. Amazing. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Kispert, the pass to Irving. To the inside. Here's Walsh. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And legs from going undrafted to becoming a three-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts.
Good, another from 3.
And his incredible shooting season continued.
Oh, up the history charts he climbs, GA, now tied for 3rd all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing. Davis sets a screen. Lets it go with a 3. Hands it from downtown.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
And the responses often come from the three-point line.
And again for 3.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues, doesn't he, to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for 3rd most threes in a season.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pacers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And now, on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Well, when you notch a triple-double, you affect the game in every way. Just a great game for him tonight.
Bridges a screen on Davis. A three from MP. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
The tray. And he's good on the three ball.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
And here is Irving.